Hey, Cookaholic Chef Kendra here, and today we're gonna make some more comfort food. We're gonna make neck bones and potatoes. So let's you and I do what we do and make it happen. All right, I'm gonna get this knife horned up, and we're going to get these vegetables diced. Now this is a large dice. We don't need to go small on here. We really want them big. And we're going to do that with the onions, and we're going to do that with some bell peppers. Now if you don't like bell peppers, you can leave them out. You know how we do? It's your kitchen. Do what you want. Now I'm going to cut these in the same size as the onions. Now that we got our vegetables ready, we have our neck bones, our ingredients, our Dutch oven ready to go. Now in this Dutch oven, I'm going to spray some vegetable oil. This is real vegetable oil. This is a mister type thing. And I don't like Pam and stuff like that. So I don't use one. But you are perfectly free to use whatever you want. If you want this kind of thing, the link will be in the description. The next thing we're going to do is get our vegetables into our Dutch oven. We also have this Dutch oven over medium heat, and we're just going to stir and cook these guys for a little bit, and we're going to start seasoning. Now I want to layer the seasoning on all of that, so we sprinkled in some seasoning salt, and we're going to stir that around a bit. Now we're going to start putting in our neck bones. These neck bones are pretty meaty. They cut pretty small, but they have a lot of meat on them. And that's what you look for in neck bones. You want them very meaty. You don't want to pay for just bones. Now we're sprinkling on seasoned salt and adding some more into the pot. Now we're going to cook these on the stove. We're not going to put these in the oven. Although this is a Dutch oven, you can cook on top of the stove with it or in the oven with it. Makes for wonderful no-knead bread, by the way. So, more layers of seasoned salt, and we're going to stir this all up and cook and stir a little bit. We're not cooking them now, just trying to develop a little flavor, let the seasoning sink in a little bit before we add liquid. Now we're going to add black pepper. We're going to add a little cayenne pepper, and it's not going to make these hot, but what it will do is add to the flavor. The depths of the flavor. It will make the flavor deeper. The garlic powder goes in. Now this is onion soup mix. My mom always used this, and it adds a lot of flavor. Jen is a quad to the whole thing. We're tossing in some white vinegar, and we're just stirring a little bit. It is developing just a hint of color, but that's not our goal here. We just really want to get things mixed in well before we add the water. Now we're pouring in the water, and we want to make sure the water covers the neck bones. We're going to bring this to a boil, reduce the heat to low, and cover them. And we're going to cook them for 2 to 3 hours. You'll know when they start to become tender. You just want to check every once in a while. We're looking for tenderness and great flavor. While that's happening, we're going to dice up some russet potatoes. We washed them, we peeled them, and we're dicing them into a large dice and putting them in water until it's time to add them to our neck bones. Now, when do you add them to the neck bones? We add them to the neck bones when the neck bones are starting to become tender. When it's the last stage of them cooking. We add them to the pot and sprinkle them with salt because we want to make sure those potatoes have lots of flavor. We stir those in. We cover this and we let it go for about another half hour. Look at that. Look how delicious that looks. Comforting, flavorful, delicious. And let's give this a taste. Now it's important that you have tenderness and flavor. So I'm wrestling trying to get a potato. This is so good. I really enjoy this, guys. I'm really enjoying it. It's very good. So flavorful, guys. I hope you give this one a try. All right, so KENDRA'S out. Peace.